Hello, friends. Welcome to Weathercast, and welcome to this weekly feature of mine, which I call Start Your Week with General Weather Updates. So, let us look what is in store for next week, starting from July 26th. So, these are unofficial, and I urge you to follow IMD for all the official updates. So, a quick synopsis the monsoon axis is active, will be active over North India until July 31st. And due to this active monsoon axis, moderate to heavy rains are expected over north and northeast India. So during this period, Delhi and the national capital region will get some good rains, including parts of Rajasthan. And northeast India will also get good rains, including eastern UP, Bihar, and parts of northeast India like Assam will get some moderate to heavy rains. There is no just to tell quickly, these rains for north and northeast India may cause some inconvenience because already those regions are facing some flood-like situation. So hopefully before these heavy rains hit those places, the situation normalizes a little bit so that the impact is minimum. As such, there is no active system over central India, so only scattered moderate rains are expected for central India, including the farming areas of Vidarbha, Marathwada, and Telangana. So, not much activity until July 29th, except for some moderate scattered showers. West Coast likely to get some on-off moderate to heavy rains until 27th of July on account of a weak offshore trough. Nothing substantial because the system is not very strong. So just some on and off moderate to short intermittent heavy showers are likely. These are not going to cause any inconvenience to places like Mumbai or other places on the west coast. Since the westerlies are weakening, that's why South India will get some scattered thunderstorms. The places in Tamil Nadu and South Interior Karnataka will get some thunderstorms. And finally, the Bay of Bengal is likely to wake up, and it is models are showing that it is going to spin off a low pressure system around August 1st or 2nd. And this, if it happens, will activate the monsoon over the west coast and the east coast, and also parts of central India. So this is the synopsis. Let us look at the dynamics. Before that, let us quickly look at the rainfall performance. So far, it's been normal, where the departure is 5%. Many places are in green. A few places are in red, but hopefully by end of the monsoon season, they also will become green. So the first thing is the anomaly chart. So if you look at the rainfall anomaly from the IMD model, then you see that the west coast is going to a kind of a weak phase where rains are only going to be uh, very intermittent, and north and northeast India will have some above normal rainfall. And central India again will not get much rainfall as it was getting the last few days, so subdued activity is expected. South India will get some thunderstorms, which is what I had told in my previous slide. And the reason is this kind of feature is that the MESO is not active. MESO is in a break phase. The monsoon interseason oscillation, which moves up north and south, is in a weak phase, and only next week it is expected to strengthen. You can see the blue line, which is the positive phase of MESO. Red is the subdued phase, the inactive phase. So right now MESO is inactive, and in August it will pick up. So the rainfall activity for most of India will pick up after the 1st August or so. Until then, only north and northeast India will get some good rains. So this week, it's only going to be north and northeast India which is going to get some heavy rains. Other places will not have much rains, except South India will have thunderstorms. So thunderstorms are localized activity. So it could be moderate to heavy in some places. So this is again reiterating the same fact. The monsoon axis is lying in the north and northeast, so heavy rains are expected there. And the good news is that models are showing that Bay of Bengal is going to spin off a low pressure system around end of this month or first week of August, and that will re-energize the monsoon, and hence the catchment areas are expected to perform well starting from August. Because if the Bay of Bengal spins a system, then it is usually beneficial for the catchment areas along the west coast. So all eyes are on this system, and finally, hopefully, we will have the Bay of Bengal generating a system and getting active, and in that process, re-energizing the monsoon. All right, so that is all for this week, for the coming week. And please subscribe to my channel for regular weather updates along with the dynamics. This feature I will continue every week, wherein I will bring what is the general weather update for that particular week. So thank you for your support, and until the next update, goodbye.